a human with the ability to shape-shift into a wolf, has captured human imagination for centuries. It's a universal fascination that transcends cultures and continents, a phenomenon that fuels our nightmares and fires our curiosity. Wherever there are woods to wander, moonlight to bask in, and shadows to hide within, there you will find tales of the werewolf. From the icy tundras of the Arctic to the sun-drenched savannas of Africa, the werewolf is a legend that persists. But where did this captivating mythology begin? What ancient whispers and forgotten folklore birthed the beast we know today? The answers lie shrouded in mystery, wrapped in the enigma of our past. Dive with us into the ancient times to uncover the roots of this enthralling myth. The werewolf myth has its roots buried deep in ancient history. The first appearances of werewolves, or rather the concept of men transforming into wolves, can be traced back to the ancient Greek and Roman civilizations. These societies, rich in mythology and folklore, were the breeding grounds for a myriad of supernatural creatures, werewolves included. Let's travel back to the time of ancient Greece, where the first inkling of the werewolf myth can be found. The story revolves around King Lycan, a man infamous for his impiety. According to the legend, Lycan attempted to test the omniscience of Zeus, the king of gods, by serving him a meal made from the remains of his own son. Horrified and enraged by this act of sacrilege, Zeus transformed Lycaon into a wolf, condemning him to a life as the beast he had proven himself to be. Thus, the first werewolf was born, not from a bite or a curse, but from the wrath of a god. From Greece, let's journey to ancient Rome, where the tale of Romulus and Remus adds another layer to the werewolf mythology. As the legend goes, these twin brothers, who were to become the founders of Rome, were abandoned in the wild as infants. They were discovered and nurtured by a she-wolf, a detail that is immortalized in many Roman sculptures and artworks. While Romulus and Remus weren't werewolves themselves, their association with a wolf and their rise to greatness sowed the seeds for the belief that there might be something powerful and regal about these creatures. These tales, passed down through generations, painted a picture of the werewolf as a being born out of divine intervention or association. The werewolf was seen as a mix of the divine and the bestial, the human and the animalistic. It was a creature that blurred the lines between the natural and the supernatural, the mortal and the divine. From these ancient tales, the image of the werewolf began to take shape. As centuries passed, the werewolf myth evolved and spread across different cultures. Like a captivating story whispered from one ear to another, the werewolf tale transformed, taking on the hues of the cultures it traversed. In the heart of Europe during the Middle Ages, the myth took a darker turn. Superstitions ran wild, painting the werewolf as a man cursed or possessed, doomed to transform under the full moon's eerie glow. This era was rife with fear of the unknown, and the werewolf became a scapegoat for inexplicable events. A missing livestock, unexplained disappearances, or even a simple howl in the night could stoke the fear of the beast within man. The werewolf trials during the witch hunt era further fueled the flame of this myth. Like witches, werewolves were thought to be in league with dark forces. Those accused of lycanthropy, the supernatural ability to transform into a wolf, were subjected to brutal trials. The hysteria was such that even the flimsiest evidence could lead to a conviction. This was a time when rationality took a back seat, and the werewolf myth, once a tale of transformation and power, was twisted into a narrative of fear and persecution. Yet, even in these dark times, the myth continued to evolve. As time marched on, the werewolf myth seeped into literature, shaping characters and narratives. From the tragic figure of the wolfman in Gothic literature to the romanticized werebeasts in modern fantasy, the werewolf underwent numerous transformations. Each era wove its threads into the werewolf's rich tapestry, adding layers of complexity to its character. In some cultures, the werewolf became a symbol of the wild and untamed, representing the primal instincts that lie dormant within us. In others, it embodied the struggle between our human nature and our beastly desires, a metaphor for the eternal battle between good and evil. The werewolf, as we know it today, is a product of years of evolution and cultural exchange. In modern times, the werewolf has become a staple of popular culture. We've seen these creatures leap from the pages of novels and onto the silver screen, captivating audiences with their transformative abilities and primal instincts. Modern literature, films, and TV shows have painted a broad spectrum of the werewolf, ranging from the terrifying monster to the misunderstood anti-hero. The werewolf of today bears little resemblance to its mythical origins, often being portrayed as a tragic figure cursed with a condition that they neither asked for nor can control. This shift in portrayal is not random. It reflects our evolving understanding of human nature and our own beast within. It's about the struggle between our primal instincts and societal norms, our wild side and our need to fit in. Today, the werewolf is a symbol of our fascination with the supernatural and the unknown. It's a testament to our love for stories that challenge our perception of what's possible and what's normal. So where does this leave us with the werewolf myth? We've journeyed through time, tracing the path of this captivating creature from its ancient origins to the present day. We've seen how the werewolf has its roots in the oldest civilizations, a primal symbol of transformation and the beast within, haunting our ancestors' dreams and folklore. As we moved forward in time, we saw the myth adapt and evolve, shaped by varying cultural lenses. It morphed, took on new forms, reflecting the fears and beliefs of each society it touched. The werewolf became a mirror of us, a reflection of our darker selves. And in the modern era, the werewolf has become a staple of pop culture. It's a symbol of our fascination with the supernatural, a creature of nightmare and fantasy that continues to thrill and terrify us in equal measure. Whether real or imagined, the werewolf continues to captivate us with its blend of horror and fascination. It's a testament to our enduring love for the supernatural and the mysteries it holds. For more supernatural beings with their own unique characteristics and lore, click on these videos right here.